working. Boom, boom, boom. Tay. Yizzo. East New York. What up? See who up in here. See who's working tonight. Tay. What up, people? He said SGA MVP. I've been a little busy, man. I ain't watching no hoops today. Y'all can fill me in, though. What up, what up, what up? Charlotte, what up? Y'all like the video as y'all come into the chat. Make sure y'all subscribe if this your first time in my live stream. Peace. He said the Knicks in 4. I'm going for the Knicks. Y'all already know. I might have to go in this lounge. Brooklyn Dre, what up? Y'all make sure y'all share this live stream, man. I know I'm walking around in circles, but I'm looking for something. As soon as I get situated. As soon as I get situated. I'm gonna park it. They called him a nerd. You know how nerds do. Harlem Legend did a whole blog about you. Yeah, I heard about it. What y'all expect that man to do? He's at a disadvantage. He's at a disadvantage, man. You can't blame them type niggas, man. That nigga ugly. He's struggling. Black. You're ugly. You got legs like baseball bats. Oh, shit. Let me get situated. Can I? All right. What up? Shout out from Youngstown. I'm about to get my first soursop at $70. You going to Miami Fruit? They'll ship it to your door. Somebody gifted me with a few. So that tickle y'all live dollars. What y'all expect from a nigga that's ugly, man? Don't you know that Harlem Legend been called ugly his whole life? Ain't nobody ever gave that nigga no compliments. Whatever he do is all right with me, man. He trying to level up. We know he got nerve. He gets in front of a camera every day. Ugly nigga to get on camera, you gotta respect this gangster. Leave that nigga alone, man. He said they making videos about misdemeanors, not even felonies. Is that right? He said, you said the same thing about Leak. I'm going to give Leak a pass. I see what you're trying to do. I see what you're trying to do. But I'm giving Harlem Legend a pass too, man. You got to, you got to understand them ugly niggas. Them niggas is at a disadvantage, man. Nip would have went down with the 60s. You think so? Can I rock this the whole live stream? I think I am. This is what these niggas is mad about. Hold on. Trying to get my dribble right. Uh-oh. This is what these niggas is mad about. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so we get the notifications. Hear ye from far and near. The dribble is in the building. This is what these niggas is mad about. You got to give these niggas a pass, man. He said, Big U would have put the feds on Nips. I hope y'all check that video out that I just posted. One of my one of my followers on TikTok sent me that joint. I didn't make that video, but I said, well, since you edited it for me, I'm gonna put it on my channel, man. I appreciate you. I forget his name. We gonna talk about that. He said, please tell these people Jim is better than Styles. Styles made a great point in his rant. He said, I've been on songs with the greats. And he said, Jim don't do what I do. I agree. I think they're two different types of rappers. In my opinion, Jim would beat Styles in a verses. I believe Styles know that. Jim got good songs, and I'm not saying Styles don't have good songs. I'm saying he doesn't have a lot of good songs. He got shit that we listen to, in the hood or on the block and shit, but Jim got Summer with Miami and Harlem and We Fly High, and he got songs, yo. Like, you got Styles don't got that many joints as a solo artist. That's what I'm saying. Is Styles the better rapper lyrically? Probably so. Has Styles held his own on records against giants? Definitely. He was on Reservoir Dogs, I believe, where he took shots at Jay-Z. Is he seasoned? We know he's seasoned. We seen what happened at the Verses. Them niggas got off. And Styles got not to be fucked with. Another, what'd he say? A $5 cat with $1 million fetish. Learned my first lesson in jail from a peasant. Says always be pleasant, happy to be present. The streets is your girl, treat her like your wife. That's a banger right there. But he needs several of those. That's just my opinion. Y'all might have other, a different point of view. But in a verses, I think, I don't know if Styles could keep up. That's just my personal opinion. I know what y'all gonna say. Stack Bundles wrote that, and what's my other, Max B wrote that. I get all of that. But if they had a verses, I think Styles would probably run out of songs to battle him with. Joints that he's on by himself. That's all I'm saying. They said Styles got one hit by himself. It's it's all subjective. It's about who you like. I'm not changing my stance on the verses. I was going for the Dips. I thought the Dips would win. They didn't win, but it was kind of a cheat code implemented. The Lox was using mixtape songs and shit like that. There was songs that they was using that probably didn't qualify as versus material. I believe Jadakiss used the Mariah Carey song. That wasn't his song. Like, there was some different variables that came into play, and that's why it played out the way it did. Dun, dun, dun. Styles is rap royalty. I agree. I don't disagree. I thought that everything that he said, he was like, you know, I've been on records with. He named all of the greats he been on records with, and he was already seasoned way before Jim became a rapper. Styles had already made his bones way before Jim even had any impact. That's the truth. Jim replied that nobody wants to hear about what you did yesterday. I get that too. And I say that Independent Dope made a post on his platform where he said that out of the new no out of the veteran or OG rappers, however you want to refer to them, he said he's the one that's, you know, getting busy. He can claim that. He can. A lot of people have been forced into podcasting because they didn't have any choice. That's just the truth. Mike Miles says Panero all day. Hey man, I don't want to turn this live stream into a Jim versus Styles. Stop. Stop. Let's stop now. Let's stop it now. The other old rappers fell back because they getting real money. You don't have anything to support that claim. You don't. You don't. Everybody that's podcasting is not a success at podcasting. As a matter of fact, a lot of these podcasts that are hosted by rappers, they're garbage. They garbage. They're not doing anything that would make you put it on repeat. You mean to tell me you watch these niggas repeatedly? You can't be serious. When you tuning into a podcast, you're tuning into it because it's Jadakiss and Fat Joe. You're not tuning in because there's a great commentary. If you want a great commentary, go check out Me with Bag Fuel. That's a great hip hop commentary. A lot of people are tuning in because of these people already having a following. I thought about this last night before I said all this. If these podcasts came on BET back in the day, I 100% would be watching because I like hip hop. I love hip hop. I would 100% watch because it's Fat Joe and Jadakiss. Facts. Crook of Paradise, I appreciate your super chat. Never knock the hustle or pick up your dribble. Never. Never, 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 never. How did you quit smoking weed? It was costing me too much money. I had a terrible addiction. I got into a lot of fucked up predicaments because of my weed addiction. It took me a long time to understand, like, nigga, you have a problem with this and you're gonna smoke this shit until you die. Like, you're gonna be in your 60s and 70s still smoking these motherfuckers. And I just couldn't afford it. And at the end of the day, I couldn't afford it financially. I was spending way too much money. I had to understand, man, you're bugging for real. Like, you need to get a hold of this shit. And what happened was it was Ramadan. I woke up one day, and you know how when you smoke a lot of backwoods and shit, you wake up with that nasty taste in your mouth, like, damn, I need a ginger ale, or I can't smoke today, or I can't smoke this morning. You just, all of this is all fucked up. So I didn't smoke. One day turned to 2 days. 2 days turned to 3. I started to notice that no matter how much I brushed my teeth, the taste was still in my mouth. So this shit is in my lungs. Whenever I breathe, the shit is coming out of my lungs, right? Once the taste was gone, and the taste that I'm speaking about is the blunt taste. That's what the addiction is compounded by the fact that you're addicted to the blunt too. You're not just addicted to the weed, the flower. You're addicted to the blunt. That's why this is my proof of this is this. Niggas that smoke blunts, they're not gonna smoke weed out of no bowl. They're not gonna put it in a glass and smoke it. They don't enjoy it like that. They don't want it like that. They want it wrapped in a fucking blunt or a leaf. You know why? Because your palate, your mind, you're addicted to this fucking blunt. It's fucking nicotine in a blunt, just like a cigarette. And it tell you on the back of the fucking packaging that this shit is highly addictive. If they give you a warning from the Surgeon General to say this shit is addictive, believe that it's fucking addictive. Straight up. Oh, he said a lot of people are only weed friends. When I stopped smoking, my social circle was like, niggas stopped coming around me, period. So in all reality, the only thing we had in common was getting high. Only two of my good friends still come around me, like just to pop up, just check on me and shit. A lot of niggas was coming around because we were getting high buddies. You know how you see crackheads, they be in the house, in the dope house smoking together? They have a crack relationship. This is their social circle. We all in here, we all hit the pipe, and they be sitting there talking and shit while they hitting the pipe. That's what they fucking do and shit. My social circle was some blunt smoking niggas and shit. Once I wasn't on it no more, we didn't really have anything else in common and shit. These guys, although I smoke weed, I train regularly, I lift weights, I travel, I do a whole bunch of other shit that I'm into. But they're not into the same things that I'm into. The only thing that we had in common was smoking weed. I know females who started selling their box due to their weed addiction. That's heavy. Mm, mm, mm. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get the notifications. Do me a favor. I don't want to hear about the videos that these niggas make about me. These guys are these guys aren't as talented as I am. I stick out like a sore thumb amongst this YouTube shit. My polish is too radiant. I'm in a whole different class. I'm in a whole different fabric. I glow different. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't even mind these niggas making up stories or just whatever it is that they do. I don't even blame them. Only the real can relate to shit a hungry man to try. A lot of these niggas are starving. They are. And I do what you do. He said, just looking out for you. Queen said, I'm not, Gully, they not as handsome as you. Obviously. 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 So, just let these niggas do what they do. This, I promise you, they won't be here long. Some of them are here longer than others, but just pay attention. You see these niggas fall off all the time. You know why they fall off? Y'all become disinterested. Y'all get to saying, this nigga ain't thorough. This shit he talking about ain't about nothing, and you be done with it. And some people will even destroy their own credibility by just making up some stupid shit. And when they do that in front of y'all, y'all lose respect for them. Lucrative SETI. We need U, zip, and bag fuel. I'm a soloist, man. I'm a point guard, man. I run offenses and shit. Every now and then you'll see me do a collaboration with, qualified content creators, but don't attach me to nobody. For real. He said, hate just digging up the past. That's a part of my story. That's in my book, man. I come from a famous drug block. I'm from 17th and German. In the 90s, my hood, my block, we had 16th Street to 24th Street, from French to Parade. I'm serious. I'm serious. That's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That's 8 blocks. That's 8 blocks. I'm serious. I'm dead fucking serious. I was a part of that. I was a young nigga, man. I was working my work detail and shit. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all seen The Wire. I was a part of some shit just like that. I would have been like D'Angelo, fucking Avon's son. I mean Avon's nephew that got killed. You remember when he was in the pit with them little niggas? That would have been me. You know how he was in there, D'Angelo, and he had Bodie and Michael and all them little niggas around him. Avon and them would come to the block. It's a scene on there with Avon and Stringer come walking through the courtyard, walking through the projects, everybody looking at him and shit. They walk up and they say, yo, man, you know, you got to hold this shit down. They telling D'Angelo, man, you got to keep this shit together and shit like that, right? I was a part of some shit just like that for the early part of my life and shit. He said, Johnny, man, you wasn't supposed to zap him, man. Let me unzap that nigga, man. Bam. I think Oklahoma City Thunder are going to smoke Minnesota. Where will they get scoring from besides Anthony Edwards? I don't know. D'Angelo is up next. Stringer had D'Angelo killed. He said D'Angelo was going to tell eventually. He had him killed in jail. Yeah, man. You got to let me get some. You got to let me zap some of these niggas, man. My man said, me too. I was in the minivan counting the money. Some guys, people, mind you, that period of time in my life, I was a lost nigga. I wasn't saving no money. I didn't have no discipline. I was in disarray. My life was in disarray. That was the low point of my life. But guess what? Niggas want that to be a part of their story so fucking bad, man. I've noticed that, especially on the internet. Niggas be wanting that story so bad. They don't be wanting the court dates. They don't be wanting the court dates. They don't be wanting the heartbreak when you go to jail, your bitch leave and start fucking your homeboys and shit like that. They don't want none of that. But they want the story so fucking bad. They do. That ain't everybody's story, man. It's not. It's not, man. If you live through it and survived, more power to you. But a lot of people didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? Lucrative said, I be embarrassed sometimes, but it's a part of my life. He said, I don't see how y'all stood on the block up north. It's too cold. Man, we would be on a block hoping other niggas, like, let's say I'm on a block and it's like 15 of us. If it's, you know, and it's like 10 degrees or some shit like that, it might be 8 or 9. I'm hoping that them other 7 niggas leave. I swear to God, I'm hoping that them other 7. I can't wait till they leave. Like when niggas would tap out, like niggas would like, yo, man, it's cold. I'm out of here. Go on, get the fuck on. Get the fuck on. Get the fuck on. Me and my man Rashad, we'd be sitting in the whip and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Back then, you could go to sleep. Like, you could go to sleep in the car and shit, man. And all you had to do, you'll have a couple smokers out there running the block and shit. They don't care. They're going to stand out there anyway. And they'll just come and run up and knock on the window and shit. And we pumping out the whip. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't nobody going home, though. Wasn't nobody leaving. Like, we was dressed for that. Like, didn't you see the old, go look at old music videos and shit. Did you see what them niggas had on? Super Tims, big ass Sherlins and shit, hoodies, long johns. That's what that shit is for. That's what that shit is for. He said when fiends need that fix, we out there to get that money, plain and simple. Carhartts, hell yeah. He said the North Face, yeah, all of that. All right, I get it, man. Some of you, yeah, y'all telling me a lot about y'all agent here. Anyway, he said the bishops on juice, Gore-Tex, all of that. I know smokers who outlived a lot of niggas. Oh, that's facts. I still see the same, like, you know, I'll see, you know, drug addicts who cleaned up their life that you can't even recognize them because they put on so much weight, but they was the worst kind of dope fiend back in the day. They still around, and the ones that never stopped getting high, they still around. You still see them and shit. I never heard of anybody overdosing from the pipe like this other shit that's killing motherfuckers. But you right, a lot of them did survive. Please do another short documentary on fashion. All right, sometime soon. Eddie Bauer in DC. Yeah, the Eddie Bowers, the fucking the Woolrich with the fur around the hood, Sherlin's, Carhartts, the fucking Carhartt snowsuit, the fucking North Face snowsuit, the Columbia snowsuit, the Fila boots, the Nike boots. Some niggas is wearing them ugly ass high tech boots. Timberlands, of course. That's an era that came and went. I've been to Flint before. I was down there with Top Authority and the Dayton family. You got to make sure you follow my moves, man. My platform is the only platform that is not regional. I be everywhere covering hip hop. I be everywhere covering hip hop. I got something for all y'all. Whatever city you from, I done been there. I done profiled your guy and interviewed your guy. Trust me. Helly Hansen. ACGs. He said only clowns wear high-tech boots. I didn't think the niggas that was wearing high-techs was clowns. They just liked them shits. The high-tech boots was them boots that I believe Jodeci was wearing them joints. I didn't like them myself, but some niggas was wearing them. Wasn't for me. Don't. Subscribe to the channel. He said Primo is a character. Glad you said that. I need y'all to go watch my interviews with Primo, D Chambers, and Lucky Dawn. Make sure y'all go check them out. He said, Gully, we need eerie block stories. I was talking about the block on PILLMATIC 2. It's a track on PILLMATIC 2 called German Street. You can listen to it. It's on fucking Spotify, Apple Music. Go to PILLMATIC 2, the album, and it's an interlude on there, and I'm talking about German Street. Enjoy. It's all facts. Yeah. But niggas, look, these niggas that you see on this internet, these niggas was starving. These niggas was starving. I'm telling you, these niggas was starving. Scarcity is real, and their scarcity spirit is played out on the internet still. Shit, it does. Where is D Haven at? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I was scrolling through YouTube before I got on here. And it's really, really bad. It's way too many people making videos, man. It's way too many people making videos. There's so many niggas that's uninteresting. There's niggas on here that are not interesting. They be talking about nothing. They look terrible. And they got the nerve to get on this camp. You know how much nerve a nigga that look like Harlem Legend has getting in front of a camera repeatedly? This nigga know he ugly. Been called ugly his whole life. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. He's one of them children where other adults are saying, man, that's an ugly baby right there. Y'all know that, and I know that. Look at him. Man, that's an ugly baby. And he blind? Straight up. Straight up. But he continues to get in front of the fucking camera. You know what I'm saying? That's desperation and shit. That's desperation. Don't you know that nigga don't get no sex? Look at him. Look at him. What bitch you know attracted to a nigga that look like that? Seriously. Seriously. This is easy. This nigga put out a video about me talking about we need answers. Answer to who? The fuck is you talking about, moron? Fucking Poindexter. You a black, ugly nerd. Answer to who? Put my whole government name up there. You want everybody to know that I had young niggas pumping on the block for me? That's what you wanted to tell everybody? You fucking moron. if I had any type of deviant activity on my criminal record, that shit would have been out here a long time ago. You can look up on the internet people who have sex cases. Uh, that's why they call it registered sex offender. You can look that shit up. It's public information. This fucking dweeb, nigga, I have a hustler aura. Anybody that's watched this channel, no, that's a motherfucking hustler right there. There's no mistaking. You can't mistake us from it. You can't we got that Diddy Bop. We have that glow. We got the Bruce Leroy. You cannot mistake me for being anything else. Seriously. How long I've been online? How long I've been online? How much slick shit have I talked online? Where do you get this shit from? Can't talk about it if you ain't live it. Straight like that. He said, called him a dweeb. He is a fucking dweeb. Ugly, dirty nigga. Talking about Harlem. You ain't no goddamn legend at nothing. He said they all gon'. It's getting boring, people attacking you. You've been on YouTube for years with content for hip-hop. This is something that's, this comes with the crown. You see this here? It comes with the crown. Everybody can't wear this. You understand? Everybody can't wear this. So, you know, I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? He said, that's not a hustler, people to put drugs in kids' hands. I didn't put it in his hands. I didn't put it in his hands. I hit him with a behind-the-back pass. I hit him with a behind-the-back pass. There you go. And furthermore, we were all kids. I just explained to you what it was. And not only that, where I'm from, it was perfectly ordinary. That's who had all the goddamn money and drugs. Kids. Just like in Detroit, the Young Boys Incorporated, those were kids. Where I was from, we were kids. You dig what I'm saying? So that's what, oh my God, we got super chats. Sean Harris, to all the dribblers and the $100 billers, thank you for your super chat, pimp. Lucrative SETI, that's a regular drug charge. They never ran a block. Yeah, this everything that I'm speaking is like probably a foreign language to some niggas and shit. But he said, nigga, that was the draft for us. It's this song by Spice One called That Young Nigga. Anybody in here listen to Spice One? Any Spice One fans in here? You ever heard a song called That Young Nigga by Spice One? He said, well, what do you know? It's summertime. And every young nigga my age is on the grind, working for the city. A drugstore on every goddamn corner. Niggas acting shitty about who sell where or who dope is it. That shit is for real. That was for real. That was for real. That was for real. That was a verse that painted a very, very graphic picture. Like, that shit touched my soul and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking around and shit. Man, we working summer jobs and shit. You know what I'm saying? We working summer jobs. We working summer jobs. We getting off of work from our summer jobs, going straight to the block, buying double ups and shit like that. I'm serious. I'm serious. He said, I'm about to look it up now. Yeah, man. Spice One. I had a chance to interview Spice. I told him, I said, man, that verse that you said on Young Nigga, that was my block, for real. It was. He said, with the mobile phone, you could tell that East Bay was his home. I had to swallow rocks when 12 rolled up. Been there. Spice One used to hustle street corners back in 1980, slanging Yale by the dub. Mm-hmm. He said the kids weren't getting harassed by the police back then, so it was normal for jits to have a pack on them. Yeah. This is not something that we glorify. I'm just, filling y'all in on exactly what happened. Frank, what's up? My moderators don't be fucking around, man. These niggas are open fire in a heartbeat. Johnny, I see you, man. You trigger happy out here. Yeah. He said his apps now. I'm going to buy me a crown too, Gully. White people don't like that. White people are the least of your worries. It's the niggas that you gotta worry about. I'm telling you. I put a video up right before I got on here, and I was talking about how Nipsey Hussle would still be alive had he took his business venture, his dreams, his aspirations elsewhere. Had he got the fuck away from them niggas, he would probably still be here. This is the truth. Don't adhere to the this little theory about keeping it real and giving back to the hood and what you doing for the community. I ain't giving the hood nothing. I'm giving you niggas distance. I'm getting the fuck away from you. That's what I'm giving you. You dig? Anything I give you, you can see with your eyes closed. I promise you. I promise you. I respect how you don't overstate the content space with clown shit. Nah, man, I'm a world class dribbler and shit. I do this shit, man. A lot of this shit is thought out from top to bottom. I serve this shit to you niggas on a menu. For real. I'll just grab a pen and paper, man, and I start writing exactly what it is that I want to accomplish and shit. This shit ain't gonna never become boring or dull or nothing like that. This Gully TV shit, this Gully TV media shit, is gonna continue to just be dazzling. Straight up. Crook of Paradise. Without the street, the sidewalks would have nothing to talk about. I appreciate your super chat. Thank you, sir. You keep it sophisticated. I'm trying to get my dribble right to the point that I can get on here and talk the stock market with y'all, and I won't be skipping a beat. You know what I'm saying? I've already thought about the discussion that I can conduct, but I'm not all the way qualified to put that out here yet. I'm still in my the infancy stages of being an investor, but I'm getting it together soon. They saying the Joker doesn't have help. Bullshit. When they was whooping on the Lakers, his ass had help. What made you get into PA Knits Crochet for Business? I'm a hustler, baby. I'm a hustler. I'm a motherfucking hustler, not a drug dealer. I am a hustler. I can sell water to a well, air to a set of lungs. How much you want to pay? I'm dead serious. This is a gift. You more than likely get it by way of being born in and not sworn in. There's some niggas that get sworn in. Me, I was born in. My daddy was a hustler. My brother's a hustler. That's just what it is. Everybody don't have that. If your daddy was a plumber or electrician, be proud of that. If your daddy worked on cars and shit, is a mechanic, be proud of that. That's what you are. That's what it is and shit. Me, my daddy was a pimp and a street hustler and shit. Straight up. Stoney said, I've been watching you since you was rolling up Kush. Oh, it's a video on this channel about my pops. It's about fashion. It tells about how I got my fashion dribble from my pops and shit. Somebody put that video in the chat. Y'all need to watch that shit. It's pictures of my mom and pops at like the fucking Joe Frazier, Muhammad Ali fights and shit like that. Check it out. pedigree is flawless. I remember when you reviewed that Monster Infomons episode, they deleted. That shit's still deleted. Monster and 50 Cent ain't together no more. If I was Timbo, I'd have put that shit back up. For real. Peace, Gully. Appreciate you for giving my nephew Ozone Odin for Up to Debate TV credit on exposing DC blacks. He needed to be destroyed. Oh, you talking about Eon? Yeah, Eon is a creep. Everything that happened to him, he deserved. He's somebody that's gonna go away from the YouTube space soon. You're gonna see more people go away. Sayonara. He said, is Doc Hicks out of the game? Doc Hicks is from Detroit. Doc Hicks was the man. I used to love his channel, man. He just disappeared at the top of his game, too. He's one of the top shotters. Shout out to Doc Hicks, wherever you at, nigga. I'm giving you a shout out. Come on back, man. He said, are you and Leak Moss good now? Me and Leak Moss was never the same caliber. And I'm not shitting on homeboy because he was qualified to be on my channel. I traveled to Philadelphia to interview him, and I shot a freestyle video for him. He was just speaking on something that he had no business speaking on. And with me, if you challenge me, you better have your shit together. Your face better be clean. Your teeth better be white. You better look good. You better have your dribble right. And he didn't have his dribble right, so I crushed him. That's what I did. I crushed him. And I never had any more problems with him after that. Some niggas, you got to tell them about themselves. Like, you don't have to just accept dialogue from anybody. I'm a king. He's not. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you have to chastise these niggas and put them in their place. That's what happened between me and him. You have no business addressing someone of my caliber with your appearance. Straight up. You have no business fucking with me, man. And you look like that. Like, for real. Like, niggas that don't, ugly, dirty niggas should be quiet. Go in the corner and don't say nothing. Face the corner. Put your nose in the fucking corner so can't nobody see you and shit. You don't want to be fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be fucking with me. Didn't you see how Muhammad Ali used to treat Joe Frazier? He used to tell him, I'm pretty. Yo, Muhammad Ali used to be like, you fucking gorilla. The Thriller in Manila with the gorilla. You remember? Remember he used to be saying that to Joe Frazier? That shit used to hurt old Joe's soul, man. That shit used to hurt Joe, man. Joe used to be hurt about that shit. Joe flipped out, man. That nigga keep calling me Uncle Tom. He said I'm ugly. So, what you think you're gonna get from me? What you think you're gonna get from me? I'm from the same nation of Islam that gave birth to Muhammad Ali. His name was Cassius Clay. I'm from the same pedigree as the greatest of all time. As a matter of fact, I'm named after him. Harlem Legend put my whole name up on his video. Jamil Ali Lindsay. I'm named after the greatest. You better have your shit together fucking with me. For real. He said, I called someone a monkey the other day. He was about to punch me. Yeah, them ugly niggas will get violent. He said, come on, gorilla, we in Manila. Boom, 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 boom. Do you watch Raising Kanan? Nah, I don't too much watch TV, man, unless it's sports or documentaries. Regular TV, it don't really move me all like that. I like watching American Greed and this show called I Almost Got Away with It in the NBA. With the exception of that, I don't watch a lot of TV. I'm always editing video or something like that. Mm, mm. Yeah, ugly niggas will get violent. He said, when is Dark Low getting out? Why are you asking me about that nigga? Why are you coming in here asking me about that nigga? You know I don't keep up with that dirty nigga. I don't know what's going on with that nigga. He should stay in jail. He should stay in jail. You know why? Nobody will have to look at him. He ugly. He never smiles. He belong in prison. That's where niggas like him belong. Ugly, greasy face nigga, always walking around with your face balled up like that. Yep, you belong walking the track. He belong in jail. Let that nigga stay in there. 50 posted video of people being paid $20 per hour to wear free Diddy t-shirts. Yeah. He said, you foul, bro. He is ugly and dirty. You gotta tell these niggas, man. These niggas will get beside theyself. Ugly, dirty niggas should shut up, man. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. You don't say nothing when girls are around, so don't say nothing around us. Ugly niggas don't say nothing when it's no fly bitches around or nothing like that, do they? They be all shy and demure and shit. Be demure around everybody. Be shy around everybody, because you're ugly. You shouldn't say anything. Boom, boom, boom. He said, what you think you is? Read the comments below my videos. I got a female fan base. I believe I'm one of the top YouTube sex symbols. I might be the only YouTuber that's a sex symbol. Yeah, I like that. I think that's the truth. I don't see anybody else getting those types of accolades. Didn't you see me on Bag Fuel glowing? You seen my skin on Bag Fuel, didn't you? You seen me on there, didn't you? Watch that shit with your woman and look at her out the corner of your eye. See how she reacting to me. Yo, yo. Y'all don't remember that live stream I had on what was it, on Instagram? I was gonna have an all-female live stream. I had all my female followers blowing me kisses all at once. Y'all remember that live? It was lips all over the screen. I told all my females, blow me kisses. They was putting lips. It was lip emojis all over the screen and shit. Yo, these niggas would never do that. You know how Teddy Pendergrass had an all-female, he had an all-female concert. Couldn't nobody come in there, but couldn't nobody but bitches and divas come up in there. I could have a live stream like that. Do you know that? This ain't no goddamn joke, man. I'm the dribble, man. Bitches love niggas like me, man. Kidding me? Stings a little, don't it? My man said my moms went to that Teddy P concert. Man, they was in there throwing bras and panties at Teddy, man. Straight up. I bet Jadakiss is wishing he never did a podcast with Fat Joe. That's what Jada get every time. Hey, what he say? He was a serial glizzy eater? How the fuck can you justify that? What did you mean by that? Damn, damn, damn. Y'all like the video, man. It's almost 700 people here. Talisha, blow me a kiss, baby. Show these niggas how you feel about me. Mary, can you interview Ed Coda? We feel you the only one. I want to interview Jamal Tinsley first. He said, your son is in jail braiding hair. That's what the fuck he get for being in jail. That ain't no insult to me. I don't care about niggas in jail. I don't. I'm not like the rest of these niggas that be talking about free the bros and all of that kind of shit. I don't care about that shit, yo. Stay on the streets. Queen Troll, thank you, baby. Oh man, I told her to blow me a kiss. She sent me a super chat. I ought to try this more often. Any summer merchandise? Yeah, I got short sets. I got my signature Dribble God basketball shorts. They all on the website. If you seen the New York City point guard documentary, when they was talking about Skip to My Lou on the New York City point guard documentary that was on HBO, he's wearing my shorts. Yeah. Hey Mary. I remember when Tinsley was at Iowa State. Hmm. Who you got winning the finals? I'm going for the Knickerbockers, man. I want them to get past Indiana, and I want them to miraculously win the NBA title. It's probably not gonna happen because it has to be executed on the court. But the Knicks make basketball so exciting. They do. For me, being a devout Lakers fan, when the Lakers get put out, the Knicks give me what I'm looking for when I'm watching them play and shit. Talisha never sent no super chat. I asked if you remember my sister Mariah McGill. Your sister she moved to Cleveland when we was in junior high. Your sister's a pretty girl. We went to Gridley together. Yeah, I know her. She know me. Tell her you know me. Tell her you say go get her wherever she at. Say, girl, do you know Jamil Lindsay's a fuck? Are you on YouTube? She gonna tell you. She gonna like, yeah, I know that nigga. He always acted like that. She gonna tell you. He when we went to school, he was a badass motherfucking point guard. Yeah, I know your sister. Ha ha. You see how she gave me thumbs up? She still live in Cleve, don't she? She moved when we was in the 8th grade. I never seen her again. What made you a Laker fan? My father was a 76ers fan. And in the early 80s, the 76ers and the Lakers used to be battling all the time. Dr. J was like God to black people when I was a little boy. So we watching Dr. J because families would tune in and watch Dr. J. Seriously, mothers, grandmothers, the whole house watching Dr. J. And they was playing the Lakers, and I'm like, I like this nigga right here. Who is these guys in the yellow, which they refer to as gold? That's Magic Johnson. He just came into the league. I like this nigga right here. Like, Doc is the shit. He a dunk on a motherfucker and all that, but I like these old slick passes this nigga doing and all this shit. I like this fast break shit that they doing. You know what I'm saying? The Showtime Lakers and shit. I just fell in love with it. They used to have this, when NBA games would be on, I think it was NBC in the early 80s, they would have a pregame show and they would be talking shit. And they had this commercial. Well, they had this like little montage of Magic Johnson. And they was playing this song. Every step you take, every move you make, I'll be watching you. And Magic would be, niggas be cutting to the basket. Throw the pass to him. You know what I mean? Coming down court, boogieing and shit. No look pass, you know what I'm saying? And you would see James Worthy and Byron Scott running down. It'd be three of them. They running down court like a motherfucker. And they playing that song. Every step you take, every move you make, I'll be watching you. Magic throwing alley-oops to these niggas and shit. Yo. That was a rap. That was a rap. So he said the early 80s of CBS. Okay, it was on CBS. Yeah. Foxy Brown shouted Jamal Tinsley out in the rap. Y'all like the video. Super chatters, y'all in here doing y'all thing. I appreciate y'all. Dick Stockton was the announcer on CBS. I'm doing close to 200 push-ups a day and shit. I be doing other shit, but I make it a point of doing the push-ups. I do push-ups to the point, man, I have problems putting on my t-shirts and shit. Now that MJ is on NBC, you think him and Isaiah will squash the beef? No. So Michael Jordan is coming back to commentary. That'll be interesting. He can do it. That'll be interesting. Make sure y'all go to my website, man, therealdribble.com, man. Get you some merch, man. I got the Fashion Bomb Couture shit over there. I got the hard copy CDs from PILLMATIC 2. PILLMATIC 3 is on the way. We almost done. We should have been done a little bit sooner. But I want to make sure that it's perfect for y'all. Like, every time we drop a PILLMATIC compilation, it got to be better than the last one. And that's where we at right now. Appreciate you. Hold me down at work. Oh, enjoy the show, man. Play this back, man. Let your coworkers check out the dribble. Richmond Legacy, man. Get to the website. Get you something. He'll never squash that. I think he only commentate on very important players and games. I'm glad Michael Jordan took some speech lessons because it used to be hard to make out his words back in the 80s and 90s. I was just on the phone with Ito. Yeah, Ito on PILLMATIC. He's on part 3. I just was on the phone. I was actually going to go hang out with him this evening, and I decided that I'm going to get with him a little later and shit. It's funny you mentioned that. We was probably going to be on this live stream together tonight, me and Ito. You keep me going on the road in my truck daily. NC getting the dribble for show. That's what's up. I'm going for the Knicks, but they got to get past the Indiana Pacers. That's going to be a good series. The first time the Knicks playing the Pacers since, you know, the Reggie Miller era. Reggie Miller and John Starks and Ewing and all of them niggas. Those was like wars. Green Double around. He on IG. I'd rather get one of my minions to send you a Cash App or Apple Pay or Venmo. Whatever floats your boat. Thank you. He said they played Indiana last year. And yeah, Indiana knocked their ass off. But they wasn't in the Eastern Conference Finals. It means a little bit more that they're in the Eastern Conference Finals. That's what I meant by that. Don't mention Harlem Legend in this chat. Don't mention him in this chat. He's a peasant. Don't mention him. Leave that man alone. If you go read the comments below his video, y'all corrected him. Y'all checked him. I ain't got to say nothing. The Knicks are healthier this year. I agree. Evangeline Hendricks. Do you think hip-hop get back to the real essence now that gatekeepers are being exposed? I think with the support of the Cool Table, the people who govern the Cool Table, that's you guys in this chat. Y'all are the ones who say whether we rush it or flush it. Y'all the ones who say whether this shit is hot or it's not. It's y'all shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's power invested in the people. For real. So what you do is just keep supporting that hot shit, man, because it is niggas spitting. Like the video, man. We closing in on an hour. I got some things to do. I got sea moss to eat. I said sea moss. I got soursop. Check out my soursop video, man. Make you some soursop tea. I'm going to continue to drop dope information for y'all. You should dribble. You should trademark your name. I think my mom already trademarked it. Marked it. Think my name belongs to her. She the one that named me. Her and my father. I'm gonna tell y'all what my name was gonna be. I think it was my name was. Y'all gonna laugh like a motherfucker, but I was named after a revolutionary. I think he was Palestinian. I was almost named after a guy named Yasser Arafat. I'm dead serious. And my name might have been Yasser for like 10 minutes. They like, nah, man. My mom like, nah, hell no. That was, I swear to God. I swear to God, my name was almost Yasser Arafat. uh, I remember when I was a kid, he used to be on TV, man. He used to, he's one of them, I don't know, one of them niggas from the Middle East. He used to have them fucking things wrapped around his head, like the PLOs and shit. Had an AK-47. He's one of them radicals, like fucking Fidel Castro, one of them and shit. My pops come from a family of revolutionaries and hustlers and shit like that, but that was almost my name, Yasser Arafat. Anyway, anyway, I got to go. He said he was the head of the PLO army. Yeah, I knew it was something like that. I know that he had some type of juice. Like Ronald Reagan, them didn't fuck with him. They didn't fuck with him. I think he might have died of natural causes. Anyway, let me tilt my crown, man. I gotta get up out of here, man. Super chatters, man. Y'all been wonderful. Y'all have a great, great Sunday evening, man. And I'm gonna get back with y'all tomorrow, man, with some fresh new content. All right? Peace from the dribble.